Living for Jesus, living for Jesus. Welcome to my life. I'm gonna turn this to the side. Let's experiment. I know I'm probably gonna be upside down. Hi, Leah. No, that's not working out. Hello, Michael Colantes. I wish I was in Florida, Michael Colantes. Just came in just for a few moments, a few minutes, however long it lasts, to put on my fake face. I just got done. No, I didn't cut it. I just slicked it back out of my face. I don't want to lose you, but I'm going to open my door. Want to see me in bright light, what I really look like? This is what I really look like. Aren't you embarrassed to say so? No. Aren't you embarrassed to show your face? No. I'm 61 years old. This is what 61 looks like with no makeup. Yep, you want to get a good look take a good look. Take a snapshot. I just got done with all of that. Just got done with all of that. There's a vehicle coming by. Go on, Grandma and Grandpa. All that. See all that right there? It's covered. All of that. There's my car. All of that. I'm a little bit pooped. Yeah, there you go. Get a good look. That's what it looked like. That's the truth of the matter. I got all kinds of now I'm glad I'm here like this so you can really see what I deal with. It's like I'm light here, crinkly forehead. I got like different colors on my face. I'm dark here, I'm dark there, I'm light here. It's like it looks like I have a 5 o'clock shadow. It's like I'm dark here, light there, light there. See all that? See that? That's reality. That's reality. I'm not ashamed of the way I look. I'm an old woman. There are some people that are absolutely terrified. They are absolutely terrified to get on camera. They are terrified to get on camera showing their real face. Well, this is it. Amama, thank you. Amama, thank you so much. Hey, Miss Lena. I face the reality of myself. I don't hide anything. This is what I look like. So I said to myself, well, what should I talk about today? What should I do? I says, you know what? Let me go ahead and just put on some makeup and we'll chat for a few minutes and pray for folks if they need prayer. Okay. I've got, thanks to Miss Mama, Daughter, Sister, I have this thing right here. This is a hair, let me see, a hair dryer styler that Miss Mama, Daughter, Sister sent me. And because of many of you, I have this makeup. Because of many of you and because of me and the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree is my best friend. Let me look at the chat before I get started. Where are my glasses? Got my new 1960s Dollar Tree glasses. We have, let's slide all the way. Living for Jesus is a pet grandma. Her puppy, her baby girl, gave birth to some puppies, everybody. Ms. Lena. Hey, Sister Leah. Michael Colantes. I wish Michael Colantes could come here and give me and get. I wish I could go to Michael Colantes. I think he's in Florida and he does hair. I wish I could sit at his hair station and get my hair did. Maybe one day I'll be able to do that. K.E. Rose. Hey, K.E. Rose. I was thinking about you and your granddaughter a few minutes ago, actually. I think about y'all. I think about y'all. Yes, I do. I really do. All right, that's all that's in the house at the moment. Is my hair naturally straight? My hair is curly. My hair is curly. My mother's hair was bone straight. My father, you've seen it before. I gotta go get the pictures. I got the pictures so you can understand what I'm talking about. I gotta get the pictures so you can kind of understand. You can kind of understand why I look like this. The Frankenstein. Let's go over reality, if you don't mind. Let's come close and look at my wrinkle, multicolored face, if you will. We got the Frankenstein forehead. I talked about this before. I have a forehead that sticks out. And then I've got the hooded eyes. Hooded eyes, meaning this is the hood over your eyes. They can be very alluring. They can be very sexy when you're young. But when you're old, as many of you know, everything that was going north is now falling down, going south. So this starts to come down and down. Pretty soon I'm going to be like this when I'm 80. Yep. The lips and the nose and all this comes from this woman. If I can tilt her just right. Comes from this woman here. This is my mother. And this man right here. This is me. This is me when I was young. You see there? See my 1980s hairdo? That's me when I was young, many years ago, with my sister Carmen's cat on my lap. That man right there is my father. Yep, that's my father. So you put these two people together. You put these two rascals together and you get this woman right here. My mother's birthday is February the 18th. She's been long gone for many years. Let's see. I'm pondering the date. I think it was December 27th. It was 2 days after Christmas that I lost my mother. My mother committed suicide. My mother committed suicide December 27th, 1991. Yes, she did. How can you just say that? Because it is what it is. I've cried and cried and cried and cried and cried. Grown adults make decisions. She suffered from depression and I think a little bit of mental illness and a really rotten life at the very beginning. But anyways, we're going to slide that to the side and we're going to take it to the happy zone with my mom. So February the 18th, 1929, that woman was born. So February the 18th, I'm coming on the air with a birthday cake and some balloons, and I'm going to celebrate my mother's birthday. Yes, I am. You see, when you have a tragedy and you lose a loved one, what you need to do is think about the happy times, the wonderful times. Don't think about the loss. You know they're gone. You want to respect that. But you want to celebrate their life, beloved. Come on. You want to celebrate their life and remember some joyous times. Go ahead and glean. Go ahead and go back to when you were, whatever that is. Just go ahead and look at some good times. I remember her laugh very clear. Remember the good times. Remember their smile. Remember having dinner with them. Remember celebrations with them. Remember the hugs. Remember the kisses. Remember the hugs, the kisses, the laughter, the great conversation. The Heavenly Father had them on the planet for the amount of time that He elected to have them on the planet. And then, like with all of us eventually one day, He just knocks and says, come on, time for you to go. And that, friends, it's called life. It's life. This trucker's life. This trucker's life and his sweetheart travel the roads, and then he does cooking live from the inside of his truck. It's very enjoyable. This man is a chef. He's not going to say it, but in my opinion, this trucker's life, that brother right there in the chat, he's a chef. He knows a lot about different foods. Yes, he does. So if you ever want to go over, sometimes he goes on live as he's traveling down the roads of America. He goes on live. And then when he has the time, just a moment, I could feel that cough coming on. Then, when this trucker's life has the time, he stops, he preps everything, and he cooks live. Oh, yes, indeed. It's very interesting because here is this man in a limited space, and he's got his storage with his pots and his pans, what he can keep in that truck. He gets that hot plate out. This man is making gourmet in a truck. Now, if he can make gourmet and cook all those really delicious meals in that truck, shame on me if I can't cook something from a stove. But that's who this trucker's life is. Or what he does. Not who he is, but what he does on his channel. Hello, the artist devil. I don't know about that devil part, but hello, artist. Can I just call you artist? I don't have any comfort calling you devil. Thank you, the artist, for coming in. I appreciate it. Hi, the lyrics tell it all. The lyrics tell it all says, 61, you look great. And the lines on the forehead will be completely gone with Funiko Takasu's Face Yoga. It's free and right here on YouTube. I have to have a look at that. Thank you, the lyric. Let me see. The lyrics tell it all. Well, thank you, this trucker's life. I just slicked her back because I'm about to put my fake face on. Got all my doodads. I got all my, see, this is the face. A fake face. Oh, yes, indeed. Women are magicians. But this trucker's life. You've been on the planet for a bit of years. I'm sure you recognize some of these implements in your past, somewhere along the line. As women, 20 years ago or whatever, coming to you with this. And then you may catch them like this and go into shock. Ah! Where's this? Oh, yes. Women, we're freaking magicians. We'll pull a wabbit, wascally wabbits. We'll pull a wabbit out of a hat. Elmer Fudd must have went into shock when he saw his wife without this. What happened? Hi, Miss Lena. What happened, Rose? And Sister Leah says, I can't cook nothing, even if you have to just put it in the microwave. A lot of us are there. Hi, Anjay Creator. Welcome. Welcome to my live. Buhe sa America. Buhe sa America. Welcome, Po. Welcome. I haven't heard anything from the job people yet, my friend. I handed that lady the application. They got my phone number. They know where I live. So I'm just waiting. Yes, buhe sa America. Shout out to you. See, my Filipino friends from the Philippines, they call it a shout out. That's why if you notice for my Filipino friends, I'll say shout out to you. That's just how they do it. So that's why I say shout out to you. You can bring Michael Colantes back, honey. Michael Colantes, why is he hidden? Why is Michael Colantes hidden? Bring him back. Oh, let me see the view. Let me view the deleted message. A keratin treatment would be good for controlling the frizz. When Miami calls me. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Brother Michael. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back up in the chat a little bit. Oh, okay. It's cool living for Jesus. Hi, Ferianas, Faeriannas. Hi, Ferianas Vlogs. Hi, Ferianas Vlogs. Shout out. Where are you from, Ferianas? Where are you from? Are you from the U.S. or are you from outside of the U.S., Ferianas Vlogs? Okay, Kim Rose, what happened? Let me go back. Let me go back because Kim Rose said something. Kim Rose said something because I was yip yapping that I missed. My Mama Mazel asked the question, what is my favorite memory of my mother? Her laugh. Her laugh, and when I was young, her thick accent. She was born in Puerto Rico. So instead of saying something like this, let me tell you something. Oh, let me tell you something. She'd say, let me tell you something. But the word something for her was SOSING, something. So she would say, Lynn, let me tell you something. I told you to go clean the kitchen. You don't clean the kitchen. You don't, sorry, I have to use the word donkey, but I'm not going to say donkey. I'll tell you what she used to say. You don't get in that kitchen. I told you 3 times to clean. You don't want to clean the kitchen. I'm going to kick your ass, is what my mother would say. Now that's my mother talking. She was very blunt. She was very blunt. She did not play games with you. She did not mix words with you. She told you to do something 3 times. If you did 3 or 4 times, if you pretended like she didn't hear, she would. I got to stand up for this part. If you did not listen to my mother and she told you something 3 times, she would touch your circumstances. Have any of you old school ladies and men ever had your circumstances touched by your mother or your grandmother or your daddy coming up? This is called touching your circumstances. Shall I demonstrate? This is called touching your circumstances. That's called touching your circumstances. So, in order to avoid my butt from being sore and my having my circumstances touched, I just do what the woman told me to do. Better do what mama tell you. You better do what grandma tells you. Don't leave her waiting. The longer you let mother or grandma wait, the harder your circumstances would be touched. So if if you kind of let it wait a little bit, it's kind of you're kind of okay, and then she's getting angrier and angrier and angrier, and the more angry you let her get, the harder the circumstance touching would be. Oh, that's cruel. That's child abuse. No, that's not child abuse. Yes, you can talk to your children. You can tell them with a stern voice and a straight face. But if they're not willing to listen, in my household, when my son was coming up, I told him 3 or 4 times to do something, to stop doing something, to stop breaking something, to stop throwing something, to stop screaming at his brothers and sisters. When I was married to a man that had 3 kids, that was his brother and his sisters. And I told you, and I told you, and I told you, then I'm going to touch your circumstances. Now, you don't have to do that. If you can have a conversation with your children and tell them no, and they listen, hey, that's cool. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not talking about leaving welts on someone and beating someone. I'm talking about getting a little paddling on their hiney. Give them a little paddling. You get them by the guy. Sit down. Sit down. You see, because I'll be quiet about this in a second. Because some parents are trying to make their children be their buddy and their pal, then you don't realize that one day that little boy and that teenage boy, that little boy and that little girl, you're going to have a young woman and a young man standing in front of you. And depending on how you raise them and how you raise them and discipline them, you're going to face some circumstances for what you did. You face some circumstances for how you raise them and how you discipline them. We do not want to spank our children. Do you think it's tiring to yell at and spank your children? Do you think that gives I can't wait until my son does something bad because I can't wait to spank him. I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that. I want a peaceful household. But you have to establish some boundaries with your children. I would rather spank my children than to have a cop, a police officer in the future somewhere putting a chokehold on my son. I got to get all this stuff straightened out and raise him. You see, there's certain set things you have to do with your children to ready them for this evil world. You have to get them ready because one day they will leave the nest. They will leave the nest. And this is the other thing that I said many years ago, and I'll say it one more time. Who you face or what you face when you go to a convenience store at 3 o'clock in the morning because you want some Ben and Jerry's, you want a snack. If you live in a city, what you face depends on what you did. What people face as far as another human being, it all depends on what their parents did. If their parents let the TV raise them, if their parents gave them no kind of structure, no kind of responsibilities or chores, did not teach them how to be respectful, didn't just push them in school, go after their grades so they could get a job or start their own business and be a responsible member of society, what do you want to face? That's what a lot of people don't seem to understand. What people face. Now, there are circumstances where your parent was not there. You went from foster home to foster home, and you got all screwed up because of all of the things that happened. I understand that. I get that part. I get that part as far as how a human being can be. But as far as you're in the house, mother and father, grandmother, there's got to be structure. There has to be discipline. You have to teach responsibility. You can't just give them everything that they want because they will have an entitlement. They will feel like, give me. I'm entitled to this. I don't have to earn this. I don't have to do anything to get this because you're giving them that full-size screen TV. You're giving them a cell phone. Every time you turn around, they're getting every single little thing that, every time they cry, you want to shut them up and give them everything that they want. That's a mistake, in my opinion. That's a boo-boo right there. They have to earn something. Show them how to earn something. Well, if you do a few extra chores, if you help me out a little bit here besides your regular chores, I'll give you $3 extra a week when they're little. I'll give you $2-3 extra in your allowance, and then you can buy that doll. You can buy that painting kit. You can get that blouse. You can get those sneakers. But see, in the home, as you say, hey, you can go out here and help me with the lawn. I'm gonna mow, you can rake. You can do some extra chores. I'm gonna give you some extra money, and then I'm gonna take you to the store, and then you can buy the thing that you want. Like that. You're showing them responsibilities, beloved. Responsibility. You're showing them how to be responsible, to let them know there's some work behind the house they're sitting in. There's some blood, sweat, and tears behind the mortgage getting paid, the rent getting paid, the clothes on their back, the shampoo they're washing with, the soap they're using, the socks, and all the things that they have, the table that they're sitting at, the plate the food is put on, and the food on the plate. You let your children understand it's not like a magician goes poof and everything magically appears. You see, this country needs a little bit more disciplining in the household, not beating and abusing, but discipline and structure. Now, I'll be quiet about it. Let me check the chat. While living for Jesus, September 1991. Yeah, I lost mine December 27th, 1991. Destroying the family. Okay, Amama Mazels is saying at Kim E. Rose, yeah, they love that. It's all by design, destroying the family and coming in and taking the kids to foster care where they can be abused. Then they get money. Exactly. See, the world, and the father I keep hearing this sentence over the past 3 to 4 days. The world is not as it appears. Again, the world is not as it appears. The devil influencing people in authority got them like puppets. That's why we have all these problems. I'm just of the humble opinion that the powers that be would like a one world order. The idea of the mask is true to stop the drugs or the spit from someone else and coming in your face. That's true. I understand that. But a lot of the stuff is being overdone ad nauseum in closing every single little thing down. You see, things can be reopened safely. Why is it that the big box stores like Walmart, the Amazon distribution centers, the big ones are open? But the little guy with the little guy or gal, the gal that has a little a hairdressing shop, a salon, the man that has a small shop selling things for men, tools and that, he has to stop and shut down. But Walmart, which has within it a salon and the tool area where you can buy tools, you see, what's the difference between a small tool shop and a salon on the street being open, and Walmart, which is big and has a tool shop, a tool area, and a salon in it, and they're all wide open? What's the difference? Nothing. Because on purpose, you want to shut down small businesses, you see. Then the big box stores and the billionaires can get more of this. The invisible hand is the billionaire. The invisible hand is the very wealthy, the wealthy you never hear about or see, you see. Yes, this virus is real. It's real. For sure. It's real. But what they're doing is they're piggybacking onto that. to shut a lot of businesses down, and a lot of them are shut down forever. So you got a young couple that used up all their credit cards and scraped up, working 2 and 3 jobs and scraped up money. They opened up a storefront. Mother is a designer and father knows how to cook. On one side, she's got some of her clothing and stuff for sale, jewelry. He's on the other side of their business. He's cooking food. They have been doing it for 30 years. And within a month, 2 months, 3 months, everything they worked for, their life, gone. But yet, a salon and a business can be opened in a big box place. Think about that for a second. How come Walmart can have all that open, but Maria's nail shop, Bob's tool shop? There's a lot behind it, but let me be quiet. Anyways, this is very dry and flaky. So some of the things are being done on purpose, in my humble opinion. Now, I've got a little bit of coconut oil here. It's a mixture of oils from the Dollar Tree. I have to do this first. So let me just put a little bit of oil on. See, you have to really, I have my mirror right here. You have to really sit back and think about this. You got to think about it. See, you got to pull back like Google Earth. And you got to see the situation for what it really is. You see, yes, I go into a store. I don't want someone spit or spittle in my face if they have a virus that can kill me. So I put the mask on. You put your mask on to keep your spit to yourself. I keep my mask on to keep my spit from myself. You see, I go in, make a list. You know the aisles of Walmart or whatever store you, Sam's Club. Make a list by aisle. Get your stuff. Slap your mask on before you go in. Gloves if you choose. Go down the aisles. Get what you need. It's quicker. Go in. Go to the register. Pay for your belongings. Step outside. Take your mask off and go on about your business. Until things get better and it starts to dissipate and it becomes more like cases of the flu, cases of a common cold. I'm not comparing the severity of the virus with the cold. I'm just talking about how, okay, it's cold and flu season. What do you do at cold and flu season? You're extra careful. You wash your hands a little bit more, you know. But a lot of people, I'm just putting some oil. A lot of people have been absolutely devastated. And only because the news said so. Let's talk about something else. I'll get into the chat in a second. We're going to talk about Governor Cuomo. What did Governor Cuomo do? People that had the virus but were recovering or were tested positive but didn't have any symptoms. He said, okay, let's take these old people without the symptoms, but they have it, but the symptoms aren't that bad. Let's put them back into nursing homes. And then a lot of people passed away. What did he do according to the news? He lied about how many people had passed away. That is devastating. That is criminal. When the then President Trump sent that big ship, he sent a ship, like a ship, over to the docks of New York City. And there were several hundred beds in there where people could have been treated. He did not avail the use of that ship, and they just sent it back. Let me look at the chat. Where's my glasses? Hi, Raina Lynn. Raina Lynn Lifestyle in Hawaii. Hi, Strong's Adventure. Welcome, Strong's Adventure. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, DB. Let's slide back a little bit. I want to go back to Ms. Lena. Let's go back where Ms. Lena. Hi, Karen's Colorful Creatives. Hi, Karen. Ms. Lena says, K.E. Rose, just live your life and let your daughters live theirs. You can't do anything about it now. Just give them to Father God. And try to be happy. Exactly. When you're adult children, when you're having arguments and fights with your adult children, you see, when they are let's say they're being abusive, they're being disrespectful, they're trying to ask you for money, they want to borrow your car, they want to come and live with you, they want to drain you dry, stuff like that. Sometimes you have to let them go for a little while. You love them, you pray for them, you care about them, but you can't let anybody come in, no matter what the situation that's difficult with your adult children is. If you're being brought down by that situation, if you're being verbally abused, if they're cussing you out and swearing at you, being disrespectful in your house, if they're just wanting to lay around and not work and your bills are going up, at a certain set point, as painful as it is, you got to let them go. Why do I say that? Because remember when you were young? If you're 50 and you're 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 years old, at one point, you, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever that is, you had to work. You had to go get it, as we say now. You got to go get it. So you have to take the emotion out of that right there. You got to take the I feel sorry. That's my daughter. I can't let my daughter go do that. What did you do when you were 25? What did you do when you were 25, 27 years old? You got a job and a half, a couple jobs. You went to school, you got a degree, you worked your behind off, you had the match furniture in your first raggedy little apartment, you had the mismatched furniture, the mismatched cups and plates, you couch surfed for a little while paying people, and then you made it through the raggedy apartment for some. You made it through your quote unquote raggedy apartment, raggedy clothes days, and then you started doing better and better and saving and better. And then you got together, you got married to somebody or by yourself, whatever which way you worked that through. You saved money, you got 5,000-10,000 saved, working your hiney off. You built your credit up and kept paying your bills all that time. You got a house. With your blood, your sweat, and your tears. If you did that, or if you got that condo, or if you got that camper, or if you got those houses, those prefab houses, if you did any of that and worked your hiney off to do that, your 25 or 35 or 35-year-old son or daughter or grandson, son or granddaughter, they can do what you did. After a certain set time, they got to get off this thing. You got to get off me and go get your own milk. There's nothing but powdered milk here right now. There's no more milk left, baby. You got to go out there and get it. Just like I did. I will give you $50 if I can. If I can scrape together $50 for your phone card, granddaughter or grandson, if I could give you $30 to fill your gas tank because you're falling short, I'll do that. But I can't give you $500. Why? I got to pay my rent. It doesn't mean you don't love them. This is the reality now. We love them. But this is the reality, beloved. It tears at your heart because guess what? They have your heart. They have your heart. I feel sorry. I feel sorry. I feel sorry. Me and Al had this many people to help us when I first got married to my first husband. We had this many people to help us. I'm talking about at the beginning stages when we were young and in love and everything was fine at the beginning of that marriage. We had the raggedy mismatched furniture. We had the go to Goodwill and get your plates and your dishes and your silverware. And then you start to do a little bit better and you go to Walmart and get your first set of dishes. Your dishes and cups and flatware that match. You got your hoopty raggedy car for $400-500 from your friend. And you put that together somehow and made it down the road. First you got a bus pass. Or you paid somebody at work to give you a ride. You see? It's just increment, increment, increment. If you did that, they can do that. One more time. If you did that, they can do that. Yes, they can. Let me stop. Amama Mazel. A lot of child psychologists and psychologists and I'm just going to say psychologists and psychiatrists. Okay. Pit the children against the parents and vice versa. They get money for sessions. Yeah, there's a big thing behind that, sister. I agree. For sessions for everyone and has them coming back to them for years. It's all about, yeah, dollar bill. Dollar bill. All these agencies, dollar bill. You got that right. And Sister Enya, we've been praying for Germany. It's the same all over the world. It's straight communism, exactly. And they're going to pay the price for that. On purpose trying to destroy the United States of America. Because politicians are bought and sold. They are whoring out. I said it. They're whoring out the United States of America. Yes, they are. How are you? Thank you very much, Karen's Colorful Creative. Thank you for the donation, baby. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I'm very grateful and humbled. Thank you. Yeah, so how do you get to be a politician earning $80,000 or $90,000? You're a politician. You're a senator earning $100,000, whatever they earn. You get started with that. That's what you have, right? But how is it a couple of years later or so, you're a multimillionaire? How'd that happen? How'd that happen? Hey, I'm XYZ. Let me see. I'm the lipstick. Hi, Mr. Senator, Mr. or Miss Senator. I'm from the lipstick company. Look here. I'd like to make a donation for your campaign. Okay, that's great. Don't forget where you got that 50,000 from. Don't forget. Remember, they get elected, everything's going fine. So the lipstick company illegally, I said this before, is illegally dumping waste and poisons into the water. Bring. Hey, Miss Politician, remember me? I donated, remember the 50,000 I donated to your campaign? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm having problems with regulations. I'm dumping poisons. I'm having problems with regulations. Think you can do something about that? Think you can do something about that, Miss Senator? And then they're on the floor. I have a bill I'd like to present. I got a bill here. You know, there's too many regulations about poisons. There's too many regulations. I got a bill here. I'd like to present this bill on the floor. There's too many people. A lot of these lipstick companies, they're paying their fair share of taxes, but you're making it hard for them. I want to present this bill so that they can dump 80% of poisons and not be fined. Is that about how it works? Anyways, I digress. Anyways, yeah, it might work that way. I could be wrong. I scratch your back. I'm gonna do a little trimming of these very hairy eyebrows. But I think that's kind of how it works. A lot of corrupt people. I played Plaid. Hey, I can only stop in for a minute. See you later. Never say bye because we will see each other again. All right, played. Thank you for stopping in. Raynalyn Napo. Big box stores are allowed open because they are in the pockets of politicians. It If this was a deadly virus, then they would close all businesses. They would have closed all businesses back last year for 90 days, in my opinion. Mademoiselle. She says, Kim Rose, sorry you went through all of that. It's the main reason I decided not to have children. I meet a lot of people who told me that. I'm lucky. I'm lucky, and they admitted they were jealous. Happy anniversary, DB. DB's anniversary. 18 years. Happy anniversary, DB. Happy anniversary, DB. And many more. Woo-hoo! All right, DB. Let's see. And let me see. And Sister Owilda. Hi, Sister Owilda. Hi, Brother Charles. It says, what a waste of our tax money, waste of trial. Exactly. And Karen's Colorful Creatives. Yes, and aluminum in deodorant. And then Raina Lynn. Politicians get paid with blood money. Precisely. The Next Supreme. Hey, the Next Supreme. She says, tell it. And Sister Enya, our politician raised their salary, and the helps for the small and middle businesses for Democrats isn't even paid until now. I know you just lost your business. I know you just lost your house. Here's $600. That ought to help. Here's $600 of your own money. Hello, my friend from Russia. Let me see. Siempre viet. Siempre viet. My friend from Russia. Hi. Ciao. I need to learn how to speak better Spanish. I need to learn how to speak more words in Russian. Yeah, from what I'm understanding, Canada, I think Canada has been, for some of the people in Canada have been getting regular monthly payments. Is that true? Is it true that some of the people in Canada have been getting regular monthly payments? That's what I'm hearing, beloved. So let me just go ahead and get started just a little bit. I got to use my razor. I got these brow razors at Rite Aid. Got these at Rite Aid. So let's wait a minute. I gotta back you up because I gotta back away from the magnified side of this mirror. When I back away, it gets, it starts to get bigger and bigger so I can see the small hairs that are like right here. Okay. So chat amongst yourselves for a few moments. I'll get to the chat back and forth. All right now, this has to be dealt with. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on. You better stay prayed up, my beloveds. Stay prayed up for yourselves and your families. Please do that. There is no excuse for them not to work on that stimulus check now. They already went through the trial of Mr. Trump already. That's done. Talking about, oh, you'll get, well, we should probably see about that stimulus. It should, the paperwork should be signed in March. You start doing that now. And that man said to the people in Georgia, oh, elect the people that I'm, these two senators, and you're going to get a $2,000 check. He promised the people of Georgia. They had signs all over the place. Vote for our candidates. And as soon as I get in office, you're going to get $2,000. What happened? Oh, no. It's $1,400. See, you already got $600. No, the $600 was under Trump. Do you think there's a bunch of idiots out here we can't add? You said when you were to get elected that the first thing you were going to do was you were going to get it to the qualifying people. You were going to give them $2,000. That's what you said. There are people that pay $1,200 a month for rent. There are people that pay $800-900 for rent. And we're not talking about their electric bill, their internet bill, whatever else. See, you can't relate to us because you continue throughout this entire pandemic to get your salary, which, by the way, the American people, through paying taxes, that's where you get that money. And now when you tell everybody shut down and stay home and they lose their jobs and they lose their businesses, you want to play pretend like our rent and our bills don't exist. I got a little news flash for you politicians. Our bills are still here. I'm sitting here and I'm getting kind of close here. And so are a lot of you. You're yanking the chains. Look, you got in office. Everybody's in office now. You don't have Trump to kick around anymore. You kept Trump this, Trump that, using excuses of Trump so you wouldn't have to give up that money. Never mind. I don't care if Bozo the Clown is in office. I don't care if a Democrat or a Republican is in office. I don't care. I don't care. Stop talking and start cutting some checks. I'm a say it. See, a lot of people don't want to say that. Well, you sound kind of greedy. You sound kind of greedy. Well, hello, we got to pay our bills. This is reality. Somebody needs diapers. Somebody needs to pay for their monthly car. Somebody needs to pay for their auto insurance. You know how much that is? I'm talking about everybody, whoever driving a car. What do you think? People can go to the Dollar Tree all the time? You can't get a phone card at the Dollar Tree, Senator. Now they're out of touch with reality. They are out of touch with reality. And gonna get in, and that woman's gonna get on there with her $4,000 or $5,000 freezer and show ice cream. Sitting there, oh, here's our ice cream, sliding the thing open, showing all her expensive ice cream. I could care less if she's a Democrat, if she's a Republican, if she's an independent, if she's a Green Party, whatever she is. I don't care about that. You're just a politician. And people are starving out here. Have you taken a look at the streets of California lately? Those tent cities? You're showing yourself on TV with a $4,000 freezer and all that ice cream, and there's somebody living in a tent with their children? You should be ashamed of yourself. And every time they brought that stimulus check, that old wrinkled woman, no, I don't agree with this. No, it doesn't meet up to this. No, it doesn't meet up to that. No, it doesn't meet up to this. And the minute Trump got out of office, like magic, like a rabbit out of a hat, here comes a stimulus. What does it cost? $600. You got what you wanted. You got them out. And then you turned around and slapped people in the face with an insult of $600, like there's a bunch of children out here, like we're just a bunch of babies out here. Here you go. Here you go. Here, take this $600 and shut up. That ought to quiet them down for a little bit. $600. Meanwhile, people are $5,000 or more behind in their rent. Probably not going to get my makeup done. I'm so busy. I just get so mad. I can't be the only one that thinks this way. And they're all the same. I'm telling you right now, we're being played. We're being played. You better listen to me real good. Democrats and Republicans, you better sit back and side eye all of them. All of them. I said it. They're two sides of the same coin. As many people, these words right here are not my words. They're two sides of the same coin. They're two different wings on one bird. It's called a wealthy. And they don't give a damn about the person that's working at Starbucks. They could give a care about somebody that's working in a hospital cleaning up boo-boo and changing bedpans. They could give a damn about you. You got to push and get on their ass and make them do something. You see, you got to bring them down to your Dollar Tree, Walmart shopping level and give them a little bit of an understanding about what's really going on out here. People can't see their children. They can't see their grandchildren. People are dropping dead left and right. And they're just sitting back. Why you got 3 fences around the White House? Why you got 3 fences? You know why? Because you're doing some dirty bull. That's why. We're gonna get in here and he just start writing them out. We got a new law here. We got a new law there. We got 40 of them. Over 40 executive orders this knucklehead signed. 40, just signing them left and right. Where's the signing? Oh, I might as well just keep going with it. I'm going to get a little bit deep and piss people off right now. When you were in the middle of signing those executive orders, why didn't you sign a stimulus check? You cold-hearted bastard. Why didn't you send some food into the hood? Why didn't you go into Black and Hispanic and poor white communities and give them some food? What about that? And while you're at it, what about reparations? I said it. What about reparations? Guess who built the White House? I'm talking about built the White House and made it possible for you people, I'm talking about some of these wealthy, billionaires from 1900. Why you think their children are rich now? Off of the backs of people. I said it. I'm telling you, people are getting fed up. And let me say one more thing that'll make people even angrier. All of the minority, all of the my quote unquote minority senators, African American senators, brand new people in Congress, Hispanics. Why doesn't the word reparation fall out of your mouth? Why don't you say anything about that to that man? Have you heard the word reparation? Do you know what do you know how to spell it? A lot of people got very, very rich off of the backs of people. Don't be going in there playing patty cake with them. You need to open your mouth. Different people from different districts put you in office for a reason. Because they wanted you to speak up for poor people of every color. They wanted you to speak up for us. Don't go up there, sit there playing patty cake with the devil. You need to do something. Now you in there now. You in there. You in there. You right there with them. You need to do something. You need to do something. Some of you will understand what I'm talking about. Some of you won't care. I'm just saying. Anyways, I digress. Sorry if I upset anybody. Don't mean to upset anybody. There's certain set issues. It's like you're right there. You're right there. You trying to hang on to your job. You don't want to rock the boat. You trying to hang on your job, and you're all for yourself. You're all for yourself. Oh man, I'm in here now. I'm all for me. To heck with my constituents. To heck with my constituents that got me here in office. Sitting here with these, what do you call that when a person does something but it's not, I forget what you call that. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be satisfied because you're suggesting that Harriet Tubman be put on a $20 bill. That's supposed to appease people. That's supposed to appease people. Hey, look, everybody, we care about you. We got Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill. No, homeboy. How about giving us some of them Tubmans? I said it. How about giving us some of those Tubmans? You're going to erect a statue to try to make people feel happy and comfortable and included. Really? Really? I think people are stupid. That's an insult. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, I know you were campaigning for me real heavy. I want to thank you for campaigning for me. What am I going to do for you? I'm going to put Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. Now shut up and sit down and take this $600. And shut up. Basically. I mean, I think it's nice to remember her like that. That's fine. But don't sit here and look into the faces of grown adult people. Grown adult people that just want some help. Ms. Lena, yep, that would be a slap in our faces. They keep that $20 bill with her face on it. They're full of crap, exactly. Yeah, you remember that conversation? Hey, Carol Bear. Carol Bear says some of the newbies don't care because they got their $170,000 a year. 117. God bless you with your 170,000. That's wonderful. We don't mind supporting you, brother or sister. We don't mind supporting you, but you got to get in there and get something done. You got caught up with your suit. You heard Biden. A lot of you have heard the quote unquote leaked tape of Joe Biden talking to African American leaders like they were children. It was ridiculous. He said, "Well, you know, he's gonna do better for us. He's gonna do better for us, and then he goes and he sweet talks all the African American, Hispanic, and whoever else. He talks to all of the leaders, and then they talk to their people, who in turn talk to their people, who in turn talk to their people, and everybody gets behind it with the thought that they're gonna get something for their vote. It's nothing personal, but we want something for that vote. We want a little something, something. But you have to remember when you're dealing with the devil, because he signed that, him and that other lady, that 94 crime bill. Oh, my beloved, that 94 crime bill was a travesty. It was a travesty. But you say, well, as awful, as heinous, and as disgusting as the 94 crime bill is, okay, all right, I'm going to swallow that a little. I ain't going to forget it. I ain't going to forget it. I'm not going to forget what you did. But okay, well, you did this bad thing. You did this. This is the 94 crime bill. Okay, oh, that was very painful because my uncle is still in prison today. Okay, you did that. You did that, but I'm not gonna forget it. But I'm gonna put that to the side. It's still here. I still see what you did. I still see what you did, old man. But you're promising me this. So I'm gonna put that back here. It's still there. I'm gonna put it. I know what you did. It's over here. But you're promising me this. You're promising to come into poor communities, to have education, to have some equality across the board, to stop murdering our children, to stop people from murdering our children, stop people from lying and putting them in prison over trumped up charges. You promise you're going to do some things. So you promise these things. So all right, I'm going to vote for you. What happened? Vote for you. Leaders come and you talk to them like they're children. Then that kind of makes me think about this a little bit more, you see. Hi, Deborah Catch It by Faith. Hey, Sister Susie. It is spiritual wickedness in high places, Sister Lena. That's all it is. That's why I was kind of getting into I was watching the election and looking at this and looking at that and looking at this. And finally I said to myself, I cannot make these politicians a lowercase g God. I can't do that. Republican, Democrats, Green Party, all of them, all of them, all of them. We're not on their level, and they don't give a damn. You want to hear it again? Want me hear me say that again? They're not on our level, and they don't give a damn. So you got to make them give a damn. You got to push their asses to do something. You got to make phone calls. You got to push them and push them for the certain set things you want for your grandchildren, for your children. You got to push their asses. Yes, you do. I said it. Think you're gonna have people doing all these things for you, and then you're gonna have a meeting with grown adult people? I mean, it was disgusting the way he talked to them. Disgusting. But anyways, I digress. I haven't even put any makeup on. I get all riled up because see, that's a mistake you make during a pandemic. That's a mistake you make during a pandemic. You got us sitting home, right? You got us sitting home. We got all kinds of time to think. We got all kinds of time to think and see you for who you really are. You see, we got all kinds of time to pray to the Lord and to seek after our Heavenly Father. And He has given us a little bit of wisdom and a little bit of clue as to how dirty you really are. Don't think you can hide everything that you're doing, politician, because the Heavenly Father, if we get together and pray, He'll reveal some things to us. But anyways, the Heavenly Father is large and in charge, in my opinion. I'm telling you, they're all the same. They're all the same because they have, there's nothing wrong with being wealthy. Please don't think I'm saying anything bad about a person that's got a lot of money. There's nothing wrong with being wealthy. But the love of money, you just can't love that thing. You just can't love that money and put it above the Father. And you got to help someone that doesn't have any food, got raggedy clothes. You got a lot of money and you're driving by in the wintertime and you see somebody homeless and they need a hat and some gloves. And you have a lot of money and you won't do anything about it. That's a problem. You see, that's where you get into a danger with that thing. But let me tell you, He brings you up. He brings you up, and the Father, as quickly as He can bring you up, when He recognizes for some that they're making that money their lowercase g God, He can bring you down rather quickly to the level of the homeless person to make a point. He'll make you be that person that you refuse to help. I'm telling you, I've lived it. Oh, he'll make you understand something right quick. Yes, He will. Yes, He will. He's trying to save you from rotting in hell. Yes, He is. I don't care about her. So what if she doesn't have a coat? I don't care about her. I don't care about him. Get away from me. You stink. You smell. Get away from me. No, I don't have any money. No, I can't help you. Somebody on the street. I can't. What happened? You're a middle manager. Oh, well, hello, everybody. Yeah, we got to have a corporate meeting. Well, we lost a major contract, and we're going to have to make some cuts to the XYZ company. I'm sorry, but I got to let all of you middle managers go. And now for the first time, you're stepping into the Dollar Tree. You're going to get a box of food. And you're sitting there. That person is sitting there in need. If you're wise, you'll listen, because the Heavenly Father via the Holy Spirit is going to remind you of 8 months ago when that person said, "Can I get $2? I just want to go get a sandwich from McDonald's." Get out of here, you stink. You remember that. Could bring it to your remembrance. Learn from that. Learn the lesson so you don't have to repeat it over and over again. My beloved, in the name of Jesus Christ, please learn the lesson the first time. He'll make you be. You will become. Nothing isn't guaranteed. Remember the gentleman in the Bible? I have this is not a verbatim quote. He had all this stuff. I'll build me bigger barns and bigger barns for all of my stuff. I have so much stuff. Bigger barns and bigger barn. What happened? Thou fool, this day your life is going to be required of you. He's not doing it because he hates us. He wants us to have compassion on us. He said that if you love your neighbor as you love yourself, you pretty much are following all the commandments, right? Because if I love you, right, love my neighbor as myself, he says, thou shalt not steal, right? So if he says, thou shalt not steal as one of his commandments, and then he said, if you follow this, you follow them all, love your neighbor as yourself, right? If I love my neighbor as myself, I won't steal from him. You see? Let me see. Committing adultery, let's just say. If I love, I won't do that. It just covers that love. That love. Above all else. That love. That compassion. Having mercy, or even having some pity on a person that's suffering. You see him out there suffering. I have this, just the color mates, and we shave the brows, right? We shave the brows, and this is kind of like pasty, like it's thick. It's color mates, and as I showed you at the beginning when I first started, I opened up my door to show you where I shoveled, and you got to look at me outside. You saw what I really look like outside and how this is light here. I'm dark here. I'm darker, I should say. Darker here, light here. And it's weird, like from here to here, it's darker, and lighter here, dark. It's just all mixed up. So the goal is, well, what can I do? I want to try to get it to be all one color. Now, I am not an expert on things at all. I'm just Walmart, Dollar Tree, blessings from many of you. Put all that together and try to try to make this look like a face. Try to make it look even and just look a little bit better. I'm not trying to have a mask and get to the place where you don't recognize, is that Lynn? That looks like Bozo the Clown, you know? Now, that's just me in my world and my 61-year-old face. Yeah, the National Guard is still there. Somebody asked a question about the National Guard. And like I say, it just makes it, see, this is going to sound really stupid. What do I know? I'm just an old woman. What do I know? It makes me feel, because all the other, they have Secret Service men normally. They have a sniper on top of the White House, and you have to protect the leaders of the country, right? You have to, right? They need protection, right? Because there's a lot of cray-cray people out there, right? So I understand that. You got to have people out there protecting them, right? So, but now you got a fence and another fence and another fence. It makes us feel like, what are you doing in there? Are you doing something bad in there? Are you twisting up and screwing the country up So you want to hurry up and screw the country up? So you got yourselves all protected and walled in like crazy because you're afraid we're going to get wind and hear that you're screwing and messing up the country? You know, that's what it makes us feel like. You're not being open. You just signing stuff, but you know what I mean? Aren't we the people? We're the people. There's a few of you, but there's millions and millions and millions of us. It makes me feel like you're being secretive. You're trying to hide something. That's what all those fences make me feel. Now, that's just me. Like I said, I'm just a little old ignorant. I'm just an ignorant Dollar Tree shopping, wrinkly old woman. But I've never seen all of that. Stop trying to play me and say it was because of what happened at the Capitol when I watched some of you open the doors and let them in. We've seen the footage. Please stop trying to play somebody. I know that there were genuine people that walked in there that were angry, but I also watched person open the door. Just open the door and let them right in. So we're all kind of sitting back like this. What up? What up with that? I'm amazed at how just because we're everyday ordinary citizens, you think we're stupid. Because I don't have an MBA or eight or nine degrees, a doctorate, that I'm stupid. Yes, I could be ignorant and stupid with some subject matter, but common sense has all of us with common sense just kind of looking. Why? Why are you doing that? Hey, Christina. Slide back. Sis Anya McLeod. She is from Germany. At Susie, sorry, but they change a lot of laws while we're on lockdown. Thank you. See, why you think that stimulus package is so big and you're getting so little? Again, Sister Anya, that's wisdom. Why do you think you got $600 in the United States? But that thing was for so much money that they didn't give you 5,000, let's say. They could give every person that's qualified $5,000 and it wouldn't hurt them. But they want to give money to foreign lands and all that because they made promises. And they're in these foreign lands. They're in their pocket. Do you not understand? Do you not understand, my beloveds? And then you're going to tell me that you care about my Black Arican behind. But yet you say you care about me and my family, but you don't know the word reparations. You say you care, but you're willing to send money to foreign lands instead of taking care of the people right here that are suffering. You're shipping money out, but we as Americans are suffering, and some people are dying, and some people are in the hospital right now in the fight of their lives. And you want to have 1.92 billion, is it? Billion or trillion, whatever it is. But you want to give us $1,400. $1,400. But I'm looking, and all these other countries are getting all kinds of money for all kinds of stupid reasons. But you don't want to take care of the people of the United States of America. America first. America first. That's our tax dollars. I understand that people in foreign lands are suffering, but you need to take care of us first. And then if you got something left over, give out what you can. You need to take, I'll say it again, of the citizens of the United States of America. That's their tax money. And money you're making out of thin air and driving that deficit up. You need to go over and take care of us. Go down the hospital aisles and see someone's grandmother, see their son, see their daughter, see whoever that is, their relative. Their hospital bill is $20,000. Their hospital bill is $10,000. You need to take care of that. You need to give them some help here in America. The average person is more than $5,000 behind in their rent in America. People are homeless. Like I said earlier, in California, look at the tent cities. Look at the tent T-E-N-T cities in America. In America. I don't know why we're so wimpy and won't say nothing. I don't know. I'm not talking about protesting on the street and acting crazy. I'm talking about writing a congressman. What if all these people got millions and millions of letters and everything was flooded with all kinds of phone calls, and you get on the behind of your local politician, get on their ass. Yeah, you're getting $600, but you're putting a lot of other stuff in there. There's a lot of things silently being passed that we don't know. New rules and regulations that we don't know. New laws and stuff like that, kind of like quietly being added. Oh, they'll be so happy with that $1,400. They won't realize that they could get arrested for doing this, that they could lose their house over this, that they could lose their land over this, that they can lose their car over this, that we could freeze their bank account because of this. They don't realize that because they're so happy because we grabbed them by the throat and they couldn't earn any money, and they are so relieved that hand off their throat and get $1,400 to pay a month's worth of rent, a car note, some groceries, and get a tiny bit of relief. But they don't realize that on the slick, they don't even realize that we have taken so much more. We've taken more of their rights away, more of their freedom away, quietly. You see? I got you looking up here at the laser light, but down here I'm robbing you. I got you looking up here, but I'm doing stuff over here. Understand? You understand? Here's the 1,400, but things have gotten a lot stricter. I can. You up here looking at $1,400? Now I can go into your house without a search warrant. I can go into your house without a search warrant. But keep looking at that money now. Keep looking at the 1,400. Don't look at the other stuff I'm doing. You better wake up. That's why you hear me say every once in a while, I tell you to pray. I tell you to pray for spiritual discernment. I tell you to pray that the Father warns you of impending danger. Remember how I say that all the time? And I know I repeat myself all the time. And then the next thing I say is, get ready for get yourselves prepared for what's coming, because it is. Because it is. The Heavenly Father knows his own. The Heavenly Father knows his own and loves us. And he will warn us ahead of time how to prepare. Tell us if we have to leave, where we have to go, other people that love him, that are his own as well, and he'll get us together so that we can help each other. Yes, he will. He'll do that. He'll do that. He'll say, go over to your sister's house. You'll say, okay, I'm going to get my grandmother. We all agree ahead of time. The power is out. We're going to meet at grandma's house. We're going to meet at sister's house. We're going to meet at cousin's house. They have the biggest house. We're going to all get together. We got enough food stored up and we're ready for what is to come. But above all else, we got to pray and seek our Heavenly Father so that He can warn us and tell us exactly what to do. And for goodness sakes, do not take that mark. May I say it again? Do not take whatever that mark. You're going to know what it is. Maybe I'll be gone by the time they try to force people to do something here or in their right hand, here or in their right hand, whatever that's going to be. We don't know what exactly it's going to be. Like I say, I may not be here by the time they push and shove and regulate and have new laws and, you know what I mean? I may not be on the planet when that happens, or I may be here if He lets me live to 72, if He allows me to live to 80 and it's just still going. You kind of feel like you're in the you're on the Wizard of Oz. Remember that scene on The Wizard of Oz? Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Remember that? Wizard of Oz? In the curtain, just an ordinary man with all those with all those levers. With all those levers. You ever feel like you're going down? You feel like you feel like you're in the Wizard of Oz, and there's some gray-haired old man behind the curtain. He's really the one pushing all the levers. The devil kind of shows you who he is, you see, even through a movie. You get what I'm saying? Get what I'm saying? He's behind there. He's back here. Pay no attention. Pay no attention to me. I'm just raising your taxes. Here, shut up. Here's $600. Here you go. Oh, pay no attention behind here where this other billion is going, you know? I'm back here like this. Pay no attention now. Yep, raising your gas prices. Pay no attention to me. I'm back here. That's what it feels like sometimes, don't it? Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, Beauty by Trish Oliver. How you doing? And then a Mademoiselle. Biden pretends he will advocate for everyone, but he doesn't for us. Where's Hunter? Anybody know where Hunter is? Let me stop before I get in trouble. Yeah, where is your son? Where's the laptop? What's going on, Hunter? How you doing? How you doing? Biden pretends he will advocate for everyone, but he doesn't for us. Biden says he can't do specific things for us, but makes policy specifically for everyone else. You got that right. At Carol Bear, Biden is a corporate guy. He has a special resentment and hatred for American blacks, though. 1994 crime bill. I'll say it again. 1994 crime bill. Look it up. And then the next Supreme. You are right. All the other groups have been named, like Asians, and I believe something was done for Hispanics, but nothing specifically for black people. Yes, exactly. You got to go across the board with this thing. You got to go across the board for this thing. Who you think built the White House? That's kind of insulting right there. But that's kind of don't let me get started. I'm going to get in trouble. That's kind of interesting. I guess we should have took a hint when they called it the White House. Let me stop. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't let me get in trouble. Thank you, Christina. We got to make now. Ice Cube is doing a few things. Now they criticize Ice Cube, but some of the Trump people, he wanted just to meet and say, "Hey, look, He got together with a lot of the elders, if you're feeling me. He got together with a lot of the elders, and they got the contract for Black America, something like that. Forgive me, I don't have the wording correct. And there's just a certain set amount of things that he wrote down, the contract, right? So he got with the elders, which is a wise thing to do. You get together with your elders, and then, like all other groups, you want to go up and say, hey, look, I need to talk to y'all. These are some of the things that we need to get started on. Maybe you can't give, let's say we have 20 things. You can't give me 20 of these things, but can you give me 7? Can you give me 5? Let's all of us get to the table and have a respectful conversation. And take a look at all groups of people, let's just say, right? And then the suffering and things that are unfair and unequal. Give everybody a chance at the starting line. Get us all to the starting line equally with our children and our grandchildren, all of us. But allow us to come to the table and have a talk. I have some items here for your consideration. We need some of these things. Okay, these 5 items here are the most important things in my community. These 5 items right here are the most important thing. These items here, if a person's coming up, let's say they want to stop the trafficking of children. They want to stop the people from going to prison on trumped up charges, right? They want to stop whatever that is. They want to help with medical costs for people that their children, the children are in the hospital, their loved ones are in. See what I mean? There's all kinds of categories. Everybody can't get everything, but can we come to the table? Could you just please listen to this person, to this person, to this? Can we have a meeting and sit down and can you listen? The United States of America. United States. All your people. You see? All your people. The United States. And take the emotion out of it. Here's what we're dealing with right here. Yeah, but we're gonna, and it's not really Biden. It's that devil. It's that devil. That thing that's leading. When you have someone that hates or someone that's sinning, whether it's being like that, Sister Lena, or any other sin, there's a part in them that they're not saved. So they're subject to the temptation. They're subject to that temptation. They get money, then they get more money, then they get more money. And what they do is they start to just make that their God. Here's my Moloch. Remember that in the Bible? Moloch. So they start treating the money like it's their God. They get power. Everyone's listening to them. Everybody's got to do what they say. They got power. And they just here comes that devil. It just comes by. You open the door. You start to love the power. And here comes Satan. Because like I was on Deborah Catch It by Faith. We were talking about that yesterday. And I said yes. And she said yes. As far as it talks about the prince of the power of the air. You ever hear that described in the Bible? The prince of the power of the air. Those demons are walking around. It says that the devil walks around seeking whom he may devour. does that tell me? They're just kind of walking around. They're disembodied spirits looking for a house, meaning a body. And they're kind of walking around. Lust is walking around. Murder is walking around. Rape literally is walking around. Racism is walking around. Hate is walking around. It's walking around. It's a spirit. Those are spirits that get into the unlearned and into the unsaved, that don't have that protective barrier of prayer. Number one, they're not saved. Let's see. Because God Almighty made the devil, meaning Lucifer initially. And then he got prideful and he got his behind kicked out of glory. And a third of the angels with him. And they're all walking around seeking whom they may devour. Not eat you like a meal, but devour. I'm trying to think of a word, but it escapes me. This is why we're always saying to each other, we got to stay prayed up. We got to stay prayed up. We got to stay prayed up, because the devil comes in disguise. For a married man arguing with his wife, they're just arguing. The devil comes as a beautiful young woman that's very willing to give him some attention. For the wife that feels like her husband isn't paying enough attention, here comes that devil. Here comes that handsome man that compliments and notices you're wearing a new blouse there at work. See what I'm saying? And like I said, for the people that are in leadership, that pride. Oh, that pride. Wow, I'm large and in charge. I like this. I want more power. I want more power. I want more power. You're disagreeing with me? I'm going to squash you down. I'm going to squash you down. You're disagreeing with me? I'm going to make up this bill so that you go to jail. I'm going to make up this rule so you can't say anything. I'm going to make up this ordinance that it shuts you up like that. Power. Power, beloved. Power. And all them little things. And I know people think I'm cray-cray and insane for saying this, but that's just how that thing works. The devil knows what you like. The devil knows what you secretly like. Yes, he do. He's been around for thousands of years. He's been destroying and eating up. He's been eating up some saints, meaning saved people. He's been eating up babies. He's been eating up children by getting them destroyed, by getting stuff happen to them as children. He's been eating up marriages. Oh, he's been destroying for a mighty long time. He's destroyed whole peoples, whole countries. That thing's been busy. So don't think for 1 minute you can outsmart that thing. You can't. However, get yourself saved, and God will start dropping you some gifts into your spirit. He'll take those scales off your eyes so you can see this world for what it really is. The world is not as it appears. May I say that again? I said it earlier when I came on here. The world is not as it appears. Take that nugget now. That's a little nugget right there. You better grab that. You better grab that, what I just said, and put it in your pocket. Nothing is as it appears. For example, you'll have a trial, and you'll have the defendant with his lawyer, right, at a trial. And then you'll have the prosecutor with his witnesses, right? You'll have the prosecutor and the prosecutors against the defendant, and these two are going at it. I object! I object! Well, that's not right, I object! Get this. Lunchtime rolls around. The prosecutor and your lawyer sit there and have a little chit-chat. Well, what do you think about this, Bill? Well, I could probably give this up. What do you think about it, Charlie? Well, they're friends. They know each other. They know each other. They're sitting there having lunch, having a chit chat. Well, I'll give up this much. What do you think? Yeah, will you cop to this? I'll get them to cop to that. I'll get them to do that. Hey. Well, I got great news for you. Instead of 40 years, how about 10? And we'll drop everything else. I got, yeah. That's what I did. Look what I did for you. Look what I did for you now. Look what I did for you. The world is not as it appears. I mean, these two, they're friends, you see. They know each other. You get what I'm saying about life? That's just a little sliver of an example. Life is not as it appears. My beloved. Oh, yes, indeed. It's a lot of stuff going on. You think the Democrats and Republicans, well, yeah. Well, you're nothing but a liberal. You're a liberal. You care about all these different things. Well, you're a liberal. You're a conservative. You don't care about people. You're a conservative. But they get together on the golf course. They have dinner at each other's house. Some of them. But in the house chamber, when the cameras are rolling or the camera comes in their face, yeah, I can't stand him. I can't stand her. But they're friends. For some, the world is not as it appears. Oh, you can bring that across all kinds of categories now. Let me slide back in the chat just a little bit. Okay, Sister Susie says, Enya, we need to pray for people to wake up and not to take their rights for granted. Hello? Amen? Yes, and Miss Lena, true. Yes, true, Lynn, they are spirits, exactly. What did he say? We're not fighting against flesh. Just a minute. How many men have you seen who have dated and married women, says Amama Mazel. How many, as she says to Christina Otero, how many men have you seen who have dated and married women but hate women? There are people who hate you but come to your house and eat your food but despise you. That's what Biden is like. There you go. There you go. Right there. Bing, 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 bing. Exactly. There's some people on the YouTube. There's some people on YouTube like that. You've been on YouTube for 10 years doing videos, spending your money, making videos. You're trying to make it a career. They get on YouTube. You all started at the same time, but there's something about your personality that people really like. So they start subscribing to your friend's channel. And here come a little bit, here come that demon of jealousy. The demon of jealousy and resentment starts floating on by. You welcome the demon of jealousy in that you get mad because she got to 100 subscribers and you still got 5. Then she got 500. Then she got 1,000. Oh, watch out. She's got 5,000 subscribers. She's monetized now. You got 800. You've been on for the same amount of time. Here comes jealousy. Oh, yes, indeed. The cheesing at you and everything. Oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. But you secretly jealous and mad. Guess what? Ask the Heavenly Father for some ideas. He'll give you some ideas. You may have to look at what's not working on your channel. You look at what's not working on your channel for you. Change up, change a few things around. And then you start to grow. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, I agree. I agree with what you said, sister. That's a very good assessment. That's a very good assessment right there. I'm sorry. You do. Goodness gracious. My face is flakier than a bowl of cornflakes. I want to start doing stuff, but I got to make sure that my face isn't flaky. Excuse me. All right. Hi, Chit. Yeah, they all play golf together. You better say it, Strongs. You better say it, Strongs Adventures. Let me put some of this. It's kind of like a thick or whatever from Color Mates. Color Mates. With my. Oh, this is just, it's too big. I don't need that big thing. Or the magnification to be that big. Let's get the show on the road, shall we? Why don't I just try to bring you just a little bit closer at the mirror right here. So I'm going to be looking into the mirror here. Y'all chat amongst yourselves. This has been a very interesting conversation that all of us are having. You get a little bit of a peek. I love when you all make your comments because we start to learn a few things. Because I'll be all kinds of ignorant about certain set things sometimes. Sometimes I just don't know what's happening. I don't. I'll be looking at the news stories. That's why you see me come in. Like the last video I did was a 30-second video, and I said, now that this is done, and then I showed how they said that they found Trump not guilty. I said, can we start working on the stimulus now? Now that this is over. Y'all ain't got no excuse to delay this thing any further. You have no excuse. I keep doing that. I gotta stop doing that. I bring you right here. Y'all ain't got no excuse not to work on the stimulus now. Because let me tell you something. If you think people are gonna wait 8 months once again, you're crazy. Because a lot of people are gonna, your phone is going off the hook. We ain't gonna let you get away with that. Got people waiting 8 months. 8 months! Somebody was pregnant during the last stimulus and they got a baby when they got the next one. I'm telling you. So I put this stuff on to even it up. It's lighter, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to even it up. Because I'm just for the different types of shades. So I just put this on right quick. Take care, Strong's Adventures. Thank you for saying that, Enya, because I don't realize who's leaving. Thank you, Enya. That helps me out. That helps Grandma a lot. I just don't like all that. I gotta bring it down because I want the framing to be even. You know, I don't want all that space. Let's have the framing be even. Kind of like that. And then we'll just do that. I found the sequin hat. I told you I wanted to get a sequined beret. You know, I love berets. I found one. I think it was about $3. The total for the whole thing, I think, was about $5. So it's going to take a while for that to come in, but I'll show it to you when it comes in. And also, I have ordered the t-shirts for my giveaway. So I'm waiting for the t-shirts to come in, okay? So I can get all the little packages together, and then we're going to come on live. We'll come on live. What I'll do is I'll make sure the live before the giveaway to say, hey, on this date, I'll just do a little quick video for a few seconds and say, hey, I'm going to go on live on XYZ day and I'm going to do the draw for the giveaway. And whoever is in the chat that day, I'm going to put all the, except it's going to be in the USA. I don't have the kind of money to be, sending packages to Canada, I'm sorry about that, beloveds. Grandma's not working at the moment. So I can't send to Canada or the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry about that, but it's just because of my circumstances. So yeah, I'll do a little, once I get everything in, I'm going to package all 4 packages ahead of time. And then I'll get the addresses and put them on the packages. I just pray in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ that those people call me for the job. Hold on. Thank you, Che. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, Sister Susie. Yeah, it cost me. My sister Carmen was out of nail polishes. And she's dealing with some stuff where she is. Okay, my sister Carmen don't have a lot of money, okay? So she said, oh, do you think I sent her nail polishes months ago? Can you send me some more? I'm like, okay. I went to the Dollar Tree. I told you all already. I went to the Dollar Tree, 3 nail polishes, three regular sized nail polishes. From Oregon to New Haven, Connecticut, $8.55. $8.55 to mail 3 of these. I'm like, really? Oh, you do, Sister Che? I do as well. I like this a lot. I put it back on. It's this one from the Dollar Tree. It's this one. Y'all seen it already. Okay, let's get the show on the road, shall we? So I try to even out. I thank you all for being here. I thank you all for supporting me and for being here. I'm telling you, you don't even realize what's happening, but you are, it's because you're here that I'm making it. You're really helping me more than you realize on the YouTube when you watch my videos, you see. Because I'm depending on, that YouTube. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to lie and try to play pretend things are going grand over here. Things are interesting, but the Heavenly Father is in the mix. The Heavenly Father is in the mix. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. Okay, now that I look like Casper the Ghost. I don't know why the Lord chose to make me this way, but He did, and I just thank Him. I'm here. I'm here. Don't look at yourself and feel bad about the way you look, and never, ever, ever compare yourself to anybody you see on TV or in a movie. Look in the mirror, accept the way you look, and then if you need to tweak or do whatever it is you choose to do to put a little something together for yourself to look a little bit better, then go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that, beloved. Now, where is that thing? I had it here all this time. I keep losing stuff. Oh, here it is. This is the e.l.f. stuff that I told you that I got. I had to get it by mail. It's an e.l.f. powder. And I ordered it online. Online? Yeah, I ordered it. I ordered it online. See, it's a little bit darker. I'm not going to run around like Casper. I got to put this on. I do this to even it out, and then I put this to kind of bring some color back and to hold it all together. Is that what I'm supposed to put on next? Yeah. So let's see. Gonna see if I like that or not. I can see better looking at the camera. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Hold on. Yeah. Let's see. That looks pretty good. You know something? Hold on. I'm going through all these changes. Where is it? Let's go in with the big guns. Going with the big guns. I keep hitting my elbow. But yeah, you go to the beginning of the video. You'll see my face. You'll see my wrinkly face outside. I opened the door to show you the driveway a little bit of where I had shoveled the driveway. Chow, I was out there for over an hour shoveling that thing. But I recognize that it's going to be 42 degrees in the middle of the week. So I have to keep after that driveway. I had 3 days worth of snow. Oops. Chow, shovel a little. Be careful out there shoveling. Shovel a little, then stop. I shovel. I stop. Rest myself. Relax. And then just keep going. So I got it almost all the way done. Okay. Don't know if that looks any better, but to me, in person, I look better. I know I probably look the same to y'all, but in person, I think I look a little bit better. Just trying to look at it. That's not bad. That ain't bad. I go down the neck so I don't have a line here. I know they're probably better products or whatever. I just work with what I have. That's all. Just work with what you have. All right, enough fussing around with that. Let's get a little bit of blush on the face. Where is my... I got to open it the right way. Thank you, Che Che. Oh, Che Che, it's all right. Hey, Che Che. Che Che, I'm 61. Yo tengo 61 años. 61, so if you're looking for smooth, you're not going to find it. You got the wrinkles. Oh, yes. But that's all right. I don't care. Just because you're older doesn't mean you can't if you choose. Only if you choose. Just because you're an older woman, like I said, if you choose, you can still try to get yourself together if that's what you want to do. Again, color mates. Color mates, all one word. It's hard to see, but that's color mates. Yeah, see, they snowed me in a little at the end of my driveway. And as many of you know, when the plows come by and they kind of snow you in, the snow is extra heavy and crunchy with ice. You see, that's a problem for Grandma. And especially with this arm. The arm is feeling a little bit better, but I got to get out there and shovel. Ain't nobody here to shovel it for me. The only person that's going to shovel that snow would be this woman right here. Because I live by myself. Okay, so first, you put on this pasty stuff. You put this pasty stuff, at least for me, from Color Mates, to try to make it look even. Then you say, well, you're looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost. You want to get more to what your neck kind of looks like, kind of, sort of, see? You want to kind of make this all match. So then you find a darker powder to try to make it match. So we get the e.l.f. powder. Then you say, well, let's do something with the cheeks. So you put a little bit of blush on. And then next, not near the wrinkles, but over here, you want a little bit of highlight, and this is the Wet and Wild. It's a Wet and Wild. Told you I got all, just be blunt. I have all cheap stuff right here at the moment. I got all some other things, but I just take this and just, it seems like it's too much. I want that to blend in. And this on this side, like I can see right there, just like that. You can see that, but you gotta blend. Blend, 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 blend. Kind of like that. A little bit of shine right there. And then I gotta put my oh, wait a minute. What I did the other day, gotta put my fake brows on, if you will. I know that there's makeup on that brow. I know there is because I just put makeup on. So, plus you want to kind of line your, brush them nice. I go up, 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 and then to the side. I go up, 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 and like that. Like this. And then over. Then you take your e.l.f. retractable, comes out like this. Just looking over here. Yeah, last night here it was about 19 degrees. Extremely cold, 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 cold. Okay. Let's do this side. May have to take some off. It looks kind of dark. I completely forgot. I don't think much about Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people celebrate Valentine's Day. The only reason is because I live by myself. And of course, don't like that. I got to take that off. Will Mr. Tim get me anything for Valentine's Day? Of course not. We used to be together as a couple, but we're like friends now, you see. I had no expectations. Oh, Timmy's going to send me some flowers. That's not going to happen. And that's all right. Okay. So there you have the fake darkened in eyebrows, if I can talk. And then I want to take the spoolie and just kind of go over it like that. And like that. And let me see, did I do that right? And then, now, this lippy right here. This lippy is from Revlon. It's that Color Stay. It's the stuff, it's the Color Stay Ultimate Liquid Lipstick. I need some real glasses. It's number 050. 050. I wish that they would understand that old people buy lipstick too. Could you please, lipstick companies, makeup companies, can you have the print be bigger, please? Something tomato. I can't. Oh, top tomato. Believe it or not, it's top tomato, but I don't think you could see that. It's called top tomato. Thank you, Grace Joy. Oh, bless you, Sister Cheche Lagario. Yes, I'm an old lady. She said I look 45. Come here, Cheche. Let me give her a hug. I gotta give Cheche a hug. Thank you. Beauty by Trish Oliver. Now there's the beauty queen right there. You see that young lady right there? Do you see that lady down in the chat right there? That is Beauty by Trish Oliver. Oh, yes, indeed. You want to know about makeup? Ladies, go over to her channel. She has several videos, makeup tutorials. That young lady knows how to get it together. Like I said yesterday or the day before, she'll have stuff for the brows, your overall face, your hair, everything. So if you want to go over and check her out, go on over to Beauty by Trish Oliver. And like I say, this is the Revlon Color Stay. Revlon, if you want to see the Revlon word, Revlon Color Stay. And its name is saying exactly what it does. This stuff sticks like glue. You are going to need some oil or makeup remover or some coconut blend or something like that to get this stuff off your lippy. Gotta have to get oil to get this stuff off, honey. This stuff sticks. This stuff sticks harder than my ex-husband did to my bank account. Yeah. Yeah, that man was... I can laugh about it now, but it wasn't funny when it was happening. Oh, yeah, I had one of them. What are you worried about my bank account for all the time? What's going on in your bank account? With your cheap self. With your cheap self. Ain't nothing, I'm not saying that, ain't nothing worse than a cheap man. I'm sorry. There is nothing, I'm not saying that a man's got to spend a lot of money on you, but please, you can't go through you can't go through you mean to tell me you can't go through the dollar menu at McDonald's? Come on, man, be better than that. You can go through the dollar menu at McDonald's. Why is it telling me that? I got it plugged in. Stop saying that. I got to plug in. Okay, I think it's plugged in. I don't want to lose you. Okay, I think I have you plugged in. Go over to the Dollar Tree. You men out there. Is there any men watching me? Probably not. Take your butt over to the Dollar Tree. If you celebrate Valentine's Day in your home, gentlemen, go over to the Dollar Tree. Get a Dollar Tree card, and you can they have the Godiva. They got all kinds of fancy chocolates. They're just in little small things, right? Get about 2 or 3 little things of chocolate. And then you get some fake flowers and a vase. And then you get that hard stuff that you stick the fake flowers in. What do you call that? But you put some glue and you put the fake flowers together and get some ribbon. Come on, man. Come on. And then go over down to the Mickey D's and get a couple of cheeseburgers or something. Do you know she'll be so happy that you just thought about her? She will. She'll recognize that you don't have a lot of money, but you made the effort. If you can't do any of that, cook dinner. Cook dinner. Husband, cook dinner. If she already ran and cooked dinner, wash the dishes. Wash the dishes. Got a bathtub? Prepare a nice hot bath for your wife. Put some of those those bath bomb things in the tub for her. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. But anyways, even breakfast or lunch or dinner in bed or whatever, there's so many inexpensive ways to do this thing. If you are a person that celebrates Valentine's Day, there's all kinds of ways to do that. All right. Not bad. Got to put some more to darken it and get around my scar on my lip. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. I got to close. Don't ask me why. I got to close one eye so I can see it clear. Okay. Oh, we're a little crooked. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I got to get this. Hold on. Okay, hold on. You know, getting old is no joke. Getting old is no joke. Takes me longer to do stuff. Okay. There's that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And let me see. I have something here. Miss Fancy. Okay, come on. Let me see. Let me go check on that little rascal. Looking at myself right now. Y'all know I'm in the bedroom. We're sneaking up on her. We're sneaking up on her. Seems like every time you're on here, I'm on here, she doing this. Hey, Fancy. Hey, Miss Fancy. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta get around. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this. I've been wanting to do this. Can we do this might help. Hold on. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Yeah, let's see if you can see. There you go. Turn around for the people, Miss Fancy. Sorry, she's so dark. It's hard to see her face. Hey, I'm sorry to disturb you. People are asking about you, young lady. People are asking about you. Look up. Look up. Turn around. Hey, hey. She's you being rude. You being rude. Turn around, Miss Fancy. Turn around. There you go. There you go. But there she be. She said, "You're so rude. I was in the middle of my beauty sleep." Yeah, it's hard to see her because she's just so dark. But there she be. Told you she owns the bedroom. Didn't y'all know that? That's her bedroom. You know that, right? Oh, that's my baby. I said it. That's my baby. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Mo Diva 38. Mo Diva 38. Thank you, Susie. I agree, Sister Awilda. Sister Grace Joy, you are a very special person. I'm not trying to butter your bread, Sister Grace Joy. You have a very good heart. Yes, you do. You're a very loving person. I appreciate you. Oh, I better plug you in before I lose you. Now, I don't know if I even want to attempt to do this again because I don't do this part well. There's something, I know I'm forgetting something, but I can't think of what that is. I cannot for the life of me. Oh, I want to put just a little, this stuff is very dry. This stuff is dry now. It's very dry. This is kind of along the same, this is an El Cheapo that I like to put on the lip. I like to, hey Carol Bear, next time you go, want to send polish to your sister, hold on. Check Walmart online. They ship some stuff free. I will do that. Thank you, Carol Bear, so very much. Thank you so very much. I just want to put a little of this on. I can feel my lips drying and shriveling up before you. Oh, that stuff is dry. It just feels really dry. Excuse me. I'm telling you, winter and my skin does not it does not agree. But anyways, let's keep going here. Let's keep going. Lynn, try a little coconut oil to your lips. Exactly. You know what I'm going through, right, Sister Lena? Is it they're just dry. I should have known better to put a little oil. That's wisdom, Sister Lena. I should have put, Sister Lena is right. I should have put a little bit of oil on the lips first. Now, what I'm saying that I want to try, I'm not good at this, but I want to get good at it. I want to get good at it. Now, I do have a, see, this is a NYX eye and eyebrow pencil. It's a NYX eye and eyebrow pencil. We do have that, right? I tried to put all my stuff in order before coming on. I have that. I'm not real good at that. I'm not real good with this thing. Not at all. There you have your pencil. And what you're supposed to do is try to line. See, I have a terrifying fear of being on here. And I can do this in 5 minutes, like real fast. But when you start talking about putting some stuff on my eye, trying to put eye makeup on, I gotta get over to Beauty by Trish Oliver and to the other of the folks that know about eye makeup to be able to do something like that. And see, I can try to put a line there. I can try. But I can't guarantee that it's going to be a straight line. That's the problem. It'd be all crooked. And then the skin is very thin and a little bit wrinkly. Oh, I miss the smoothness of my 20s. Can we get a little bit of that back? But it's all right. I accept. I want to try to make it so you can see. I accept. It is what it is. I'm looking at the magnified side of this thing. To my horror. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I cannot stand that snow. See, the snow looks pretty. The snow looks pretty. It's nice when you know you have to be at home, but when you got to clear out the driveway, and my driveway, here's the problem. My driveway is like going up a little mini hill. It's like going up a little mini hill. So if you don't get enough pickup and it's slippery, all you're doing is you're going to go back and you're going to go try to go up. You're going to go back and go up. It's crazy. Now, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this. Here's the problem. For your entertainment purposes, we're going to try again. Yep, we're going to try it again, beloveds. I don't know how people do this right here. I don't know how I see people wearing these day in and day out. How in the world do you do it? I don't know. Minus 30 degrees Celsius, Enya. Oh my gosh. You do that as well, Awilda? The coconut? Almond oil? Okay. Yeah. See, I think it's because the ones I get are cheap. They're cheapies. But I want to try for fun. I need to keep remembering that you can't see what I'm seeing. So I need to do this like this so you can see what I'm doing. See, I don't know how you all do this. You makeup people, makeup ladies are magicians. I'm taking this off the thing. See, and I know that I got to make sure it's curved, like the shape of the eye is kind of curved, like that. But I have made an idiot out of myself too many times trying to put these lashes on. Too many times. I look like a complete fool. But because I love you, I'm willing to look like a complete fool for you. How about it? Michigan. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's right. Miss Lena is in Michigan and it is cold over there. Okay. Yeah, it's just for fun, Miss Lena, but I'm terrible at this. And I've seen people only because I watch videos. What in the world do I know about fake eyelashes? Nothing. Excuse me, false eyelashes. And you're supposed to take the glue. Let me get this wet. And these are Wet and Wild. These are El Cheapo Wet and Wild. But this glue, it's like the glue is glued. I'm trying to get the glue out of this little spot there. Now I got to put my glasses back on so I can see what in the world. Here is the glue that comes with it is this. Here is this, so you can see this for yourself. And does it give a specific number? It says C as in cat, C9728A. C9728A. Use glue included. Of course you got to use glue included. There is the number that you can see for yourself right there. And that's what the package looks like. All right. This thing, I'm trying to see, will the glue just, oh, let me see. No, it's not. Oh, being a pain in my butt. I'm just looking at it. I'm going to have to pierce that thing. We love you, Sister Enya. Take good care. Take good care. I have some of the fake nails too. I'm just chilling with you guys because I'm trying my best not to go insane. I live by myself. Sometimes you wonder, why is she on camera? Why is she coming on so much? I live by my, I just cut it and the glue start coming out. That's all right. I'm not too stupid. If I don't spit on myself, I just made sure to, when I opened it, to have this piece of cardboard right here. I said, well, okay. The thought is, you take the fake eyelash, a fake eyebrow, and then you're supposed to apply the glue and let it be tacky, like kind of sticky. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh. I have to hold it down so I can see it, okay? I'm sorry I'm not real close. I got to do something about my light bulbs. These light bulbs are ridiculous. Hold on. Okay. So you're supposed to, I got the glue on there. Just want to be careful here. A little too much glue right there. So you're supposed to make it where it's kind of sticky. So it will stick to your face. Stick to your, stick to your lid. Okay. Now, no, I'm not going to use that thing. I have a thing that you can hold the thing with. Goodness gracious, I do not like magnification mirrors. The magnification mirrors just tell you the doggone truth. Okay. For the 500th time, I'm going to try to put fake eye. This is like the second or third time on the air that I've tried this. I think I need to buy a bunch of El Cheapo ones and practice. I need to practice. See, that's the problem. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, but I gotta... I have seen people take these things, put them on their lash, press 3 times, and be done right away. Let's see. Oh, Lord. Child, they don't want to stick at all. They don't want to stick at all. Will you stop flapping? Okay, stay stuck. Don't go nowhere. Stay stuck. Don't go nowhere. Stay stuck. Stay stuck. Stay stuck. Don't go nowhere. Stay there. Stay there. Hold on. Hold on. Mm. See how long this is taking? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to stop in a minute. I'm going to stop in a minute, I promise. But I'm trying to get this thing on. It will not stick. It will not stick. Told you I'm making a fool out of myself live, and I can't get it to stick. Child, it will not stick. I have to. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Quit while I'm ahead. Yep. I am a failure. I just cannot get. I cannot do it. You see what I'm saying? Why don't you wear false eyelashes? You know you got those those hooded eyes, and lashes would look really pretty on you, Lynn. I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. Why don't you try it? You should try false eyelashes. Well, you saw me do it. So what are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. Give me a second. I'll tell you what we're going to do. If you can't stick around and stay, it's okay, beloved, okay? Just know that. It doesn't bother me. Because I've been on here for quite some time. I'm just trying to open something. I'll tell you what we're going to do. What are we going to do, Miss Lynn? Let's see here. This right here is Superhero. Superhero from It Cosmetics. I do believe Miss California Glow was the one that sent this to me. This is from It's Cosmetics. Well, what is that, Miss Lynn? It is a mascara. It's a smaller, like a more of a sampling, well, kind of sort of a full mascara. So we're going to try the it says Superhero, it says. And you can see that it's from It Cosmetics. So shall we try this? It's got a very, very long wand. I like that. I used to wear mascara all the time. I just stopped doing it, and perhaps this is going to be my solution because I cannot work with those lashes unless maybe there's a different kind of a false eyelash I can find. But I never really I have it, but I never really wear it. And I'm going to have to do lefty because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So if I go this way, then you should be able, yeah, that's not bad. So let's see. Child, it's been a while. You can tell I don't do this a lot because I'm so freaking slow. Hold on. Okay. There we go. That's better. I don't know. I know there's a product you can buy to put on. But I don't know. I don't know if you can really notice a difference. I don't know if you can really notice a difference if I look up. Is there any difference? I can't see myself looking up. All I can do is look up. Is there a noticeable difference? Yeah, I don't want to stick myself in the eye. I'm all dressed up with nowhere to go. Thank you for sticking with me, to those of you that are still here. So I know you all have stuff to do. Okay, I can see a little bit of a difference, I guess. Let me just look upward. I can see a little bit of a difference. Well, thank you, by Beauty by Trish Oliver. I just don't want to bore people to death. So I said, well, if I don't want to bore people, why don't I go on ahead and pretend I know what I'm doing with makeup? Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know, Sister Trish. I don't know. It looks pretty nice. I guess it looks nice. But when you have hooded eyes, oh my gosh, it's a nightmare. But it's okay. Give me just another hour, and I'm just playing. It takes me so long. Oh my gosh. Trish, you would have been done with this like 4 minutes ago. Beauty by Trish Oliver needs to be my neighbor or something. I'll mow your lawn and do some shoveling or something, in exchange for you to put on the eyelashes for me. Yep. Miss Trish, I'm going out on a date. I'll mow the lawn tomorrow. Can you put my lashes on, please? Oops. Oh yeah, I can see the difference. You can sorry, I don't have a really good camera, but you can I'll just look up. You can see the difference. Okay, we did that, but I know there's something that's escaping me. Oh, I know what it is. We got this from we got this. Let's do one thing first, shall we? Look like I got a doll baby face. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I promise you, I'm just about done. Hey, boo-boo, how you doing? You all right, boo-boo? Hold on a second. Yeah, real technical stuff I have here. Hold on a second. Just give me a few swipes with this thing. Oh, it works quick, trust me. It's a hair dryer brush combination, right? Miss Mama, daughter, sister sent me this thing. Yes, she did. She actually sent this to me. This is a blessing. I'm telling you, these are great. No, I'm not sponsored. What? Hold on. Watch the magic happen. Watch the magic of this thing right here. I love this thing. See? Do you see what I'm talking about? I just take it, just a few more. Take it and just take it and just. Do you see what I'm talking about, ladies? Come on. What do you think, Miss Fancy? We'll just do the front a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, I love this thing. This thing right here is a magician. You are pulling a rabbit out of a hat with this bad boy right here. I'm telling you. It's not going to be perfect because I'm trying to hurry. Let's see. Unplug that, plug that back in. It is like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. I know my bangs aren't perfect. I know my hairstyle isn't perfect. But guess what? It's just me. Me with a pair of scissors. Me with a 30 volume developer and some bleach, some powdered bleach. It's just me. I don't go to a hairdresser. I don't go to just me. Then you say, well, let's put it behind the ear so the earring shows. Then you're trying to get this to just go like this. The best thing for that is one of these fine tooth combs, which I think cost me 86 cents at Walmart. This costs about 86 cents. So if you start having a little bit of space, see there, it just kind of brings it all together nice for you like that. Oh, you know, I forgot. To those of you that celebrate Valentine's Day, this is a see-through covering which you have seen many times before, which I got from Goodwill, I think. I realize I have this on, but we're going to put this on. Shall we bring it? Let's bring it on home, baby. Let's bring it home. It's got these like these little slits right here. I can get my... Shall we bring it on home, ladies? Hold on. Just pull this bad boy on down. I know it looks kind of cray-cray with the other, but let's see if we can let's see if we can hide that part. Let's see, girls. Can we hide it? I think we can be sneaky. Can we kind of hide that for appearance's sakes and pull her up? Hold on. There we go. Kind of like that. This was the it's an El Cheapo thing. Some of the paint from the plastic fake pearls has come off. Why would you want to wear that thing that you have super glued pieces together? Why are you wearing that raggedy looking thing? Hold on, where is it? You can see the plastic beading where all the paint is worn off. Some of you already know. Why would you want to wear this? This is the last gift, the last Christmas gift that my mother gave me. This fake plastic pearl El Cheapo necklace. And my mother did not have a lot of money, but this means the world to me. It means the world to me because she gave it to me. Don't make me cry now. Not gonna cry, not gonna cry, not gonna cry. No crying, no tears. But this beautiful woman so shall we put it on? Or hold my lip like that. My bangs look kind of funky. Let's see. Let's see. Let's let the earrings show. Let's let the earrings show. Well, this was supposed to be a get ready with me and chit chat. Turned a little bit. We talked about a little bit of everything today, my beloveds. Let's cover that up. There you have it. Old Granny try to give you a little bit of a get ready with me. Let's come a little closer. We're not trying to hide anything from anybody. And when I turn, this is what I like a highlight. I know it's not the best highlight. It's a Wet and Wild, excuse me. It's a Wet and Wild highlight. It's e.l.f. makeup, El Cheapo stuff. It's an e.l.f. powder, you know. It's a Color Mates. A Color Mates, kind of like a putty type of a thick makeup to even out the skin tone. It's lighter than my natural skin tone. So you put this on. This is just my little bit of reasoning from my ignorance. What do I know about makeup? Not a doggone thing. Not a doggone thing. I just look in the mirror at myself. I say, okay, You look darker here. You look lighter around your eyebrow. You look this. You look that. I go, what should you do first in my ignorant mind? What should you do when you got all Mitchy match skin tones? You want to even that out. My face is dull, like dull. I'm just being truthful. I say, okay, I need something that's lighter for the lightest parts, and we're going to match that up. So after putting on some oil on my face, I put that putty. I call it putty because it's thick to me. Face and neck. Don't forget the neck. Do not forget the neck. Don't forget the neck. I say, okay, now I'm looking like Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm looking lighter than my kind of a slightly tan skin tone. What do I do about that? Well, I want to set that sort of a liquidy, pasty thing. I need some kind of a powder to set that liquid. This is just me. This is me looking in the mirror, talking to myself, trying to figure this out, trying to even the skin tone. And then I say, if you have something liquid, that should be set with some kind of a powder. Well, let's get a tinting, a powder. So I got this elf powder. $2. $2. So I get that. I put that on. I say, okay, we've evened it out. Now we want to come back up to what color we really are. Don't want to be Casper the Friendly Ghost. So let's get something kind of tannish that kind of matches the darkest parts of my face. You'd see it better if you met me in person. So I say, okay, here we go. Let's just put this powder on. Let's bring this out so we don't look like a mummy. So I don't look like a tan mummy. Like I come off the Frankenstein movie. So what do? I go to the Color Mates again. The El Cheapo Color Mates. I say I want to bring out a little bit of color on the cheeks, so I put this on. So you can see I use it a lot. See, that's, as the professional makeup people say, I've hit pan. I've hit pan. The only reason why I know that terminology is because of Sister Beauty by Trish Oliver. Hitting pan, like a fry pan, but pan is when you get to the bottom of your makeup thing. I hit pan. So then, I put that on. I say, well, I like the idea of a little bit of highlight. What does Wet n Wild have? Well, apparently Wet n Wild has one. So, not in the wrinkly part. Not in the wrinkly part. You can see my crow's feet. I'm just honest. I'm not going to try to pull any tip. I'm not going to try to pull some tips and tricks or whatever that is. I'm kind of puffy and a little wrinkle there, and I have crow's feet there. And then I've got that line and that line and that line. And then the twin to that side is this side. You got that line and this line and that line. So what? And the crow's feet right there. So I put the highlight on away from the wrinkle part. I go way over here and just right there where it's not, I don't have the wrinkles. So that when I step back and I turn my face a little bit, you see a nice little highlight come off the face. I think it's very pretty. It's just something that I enjoy. You don't have to do that part. And then just pick out whatever lipstick. And if you're celebrating Valentine's Day, maybe a red lipstick. I don't like dark colors, Lynn. That's just too bold for me. How about a pink lipstick? A light pink or a gloss with a little hint of pink in it. And you put your cheap stuff on like this. Normally, I'd have a different blouse underneath. Put a nice cheap necklace on, and you're blessed by somebody in your audience that sent you these earrings right here. And then you, for the, again, $2 for this e.l.f. brow pencil. Sorry, that's a spoolie side. I know I've shown this before, but to anyone that just came in, just turn it right here. I like this because it's got like the wax and everything. It's just an all-in-one. And that would be for that. And then I pull the bangs over a little bit to cover the crinkly forehead. And that's how a 61-year-old woman puts herself together on the cheap. You're going to hear those words from me forever. On the cheap, my friends. Oh, battery's crying. Sorry about that. We disconnected for a moment. Like I say, some people don't wear any makeup. Some people put their lotions, their oils, shea butter, they put that over their beautiful skin and they don't want to wear makeup. Maybe they just want to put a flesh tone lipstick the color of their skin or a shade lighter or darker, right? And they just get themselves moisturized really just nicely and pull their hair back in a bun or a ponytail. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with that. I'm just the kind of person, most of the time, I'm just sitting here, as my mama used to say, put on a little lipstick, don't be a plain Jane. Those are her words. Let's see. And then we pulled the hair together. My hair was slicked back. We pulled the hair together with this thing. Hair dryer and brush. I don't know who came up with the idea to put a hair dryer along with a brush. Whoever you are, ma'am, I'm thinking it's a woman. Grandma loves you. Whoever came up with the idea right here, Grandma loves you a lot. Excuse me. Because I was using the flat iron a lot. But Miss Mama Daughter Sister blessed me. Bless me, and this came in the mail for me. Deborah, catch it by faith. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Deborah, catch it by faith. We just kind of threw it together. I just thought I'd come in here with the ladies and this is my favorite part. I must say, I have to say this. My favorite part, as far as makeup, this live was I wanted to show you where I had shoveled my itty bitty little walkway and driveway out front, and my hair was slicked back with no makeup on. I opened my door and the light of the day, the daylight hits my face. I look at it. And I have to tell you something. I really mean this for the first time. I would be terrified to be outside like that with no makeup on. For you to see me on camera like that. No makeup with the bright light, sunlight, natural sunlight. I felt so comfortable this time around. I think I have finally learned. Listen carefully, girls. Listen carefully, ladies of a particular age. I have finally today just said, you know what? This is what I look like. And I said, you want to see? I go, see? I just turned my face like this to see? Love yourself exactly where you stand. I'm not talking about loving ourselves in an egotistical, look at me, I love me, I love me. Not like that. But be accepting of the way that you look and love yourself. Care about yourself. Don't listen to what anybody has to say. If someone has something negative to say in your direction, I guess that's, I'm talking about a person that you know, an alleged friend. You leave their presence with your self-esteem about this tall. Time to rethink. Time to rethink that friendship. Somebody else got something else to say in the street? Just look around like they're talking to the person that's behind you. You're not going to respond to someone being negative at you. I pretend like I didn't, like you're talking to an invisible woman standing behind me, and I just keep going. It's very freeing. It's very freeing to be an old woman and to look in the mirror and just say, I accept. It's very freeing to get out of the shower and you're toweling off. You got the door locked and everything. You're by yourself. You got the door locked and you naked and you look in the mirror and you say, you know what? I accept this. This is it. This is how I look. And I don't feel bad about it. Not one iota. Thank you, Beauty by Trish Oliver. Again, if you want some makeup tips, how to put some of this stuff together. I'm the amateur El Cheapo Dollar Tree, whatever. That's the woman that has the eye palettes and everything like that. She knows her stuff. I love you, Sister Trish, very much. Prayers continue. Prayers continue. We want peace in the name of Jesus Christ for you, your entire family, and your surroundings and your property. We want peace granted unto you and your entire family. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. I would like to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me for a while. And to the young lady that made the donation earlier, sister, thank you so very much for your donation. And thank all of you that have hung in since I started or came in for a bit of a while in and out. Grandma's very happy that you came in, even if you come in for 5 minutes and leave and come back and peek in a little bit for a minute. All of you collectively together with your views and some of you with donations, you make it possible for YouTube to pay me so I can get, and this is happening on the 21st. And that affords me to get the phone card and to pay my electric bill. Electric bill's $53. Shimon, Shimon, don't you ever think for 1 minute, well, I was only in Lynn's live for 5 minutes. That doesn't mean anything. It means the world because you all get together with your viewership, and make that possible to the unemployed old wrinkled woman you're looking at. Thank you so very much for blessing me and my family. Sister Lynn wants you to win. You're a winner already. Bye, everybody.